MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the hands reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats.
First pitch, 7:06.
In there, 1-1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. ripped on the ground to first. To his right, Thames. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tribe coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
David Price gets the call in hostile territory here for game one of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone 3 for 11. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Count still at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now the first pitch here from Price. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Bases are empty. One man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Price ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Kipnis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 12 hits in 51 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Encarnacion is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network. Right. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's under it. He's got it one away.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Hayden Mateo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Nope. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bottom of the second. here with no score. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Eric Thames, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Naquin, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Count is 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold. Back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Third inning, no score to this point. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's count 1 and 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Swihart is off at first with 2 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
This is line to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Two balls and a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Kipnis on second. Encarnacion on at first with 2 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-2 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Michael Brantley.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
3-1 to Martinez.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Left center, base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Hayden Mateo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Striding in, Tyler Naquin. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Lined into left center. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. The base hit.
Boy, Giro, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next for Cleveland, the pitcher, Francisco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Grounded foul off to the right side. Price pauses. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, the catcher, Blake Swihart.
Striding in once again, Blake Swihart, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
The center fielder, number 5.
So the runner
Bradley
stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now batting, Bradley Zimmer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. From the belt, the pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-2 home. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The designated hitter, Edwin.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A ball and 2 strikes. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And the pitch on 2 and 1. Ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Soft grounder left side. Ramirez is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Thames is under it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Still no score. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
Stepping up to the plate, Hayden Mateo, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2 now.
I got to kill.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Naquin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Price is ready. First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope,
and he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
In there, 3-1. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Misses down below the knees. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2-1.
Naquin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Three and two.
We got 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three. Indians leave one. We are still scoreless. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And that misses. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a long throw to third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Blake Swihart.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that. No. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded weakly to the left. To his left, Ramirez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Robbie Scott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, Robbie Scott.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here's the first pitch to him. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Count
1-1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Jason
in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Late that time for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Andrew Miller is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 3 for 9. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Thames is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. Ryan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Ryan Norton.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And that's out number 1. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
In now for Cleveland, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajai Davis takes over on the base paths.
Number 26, Rajai Davis.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Davis stands at first with 1 out. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. The 2-1 runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So striding in, Hayden Mateo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and a strike to count. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The count now at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 5. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One and one. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now that's second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Nunez.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Changeup laid off down around the shins. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 4. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2-1 the count to Blake Swihart. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Indians nothing. Carson Smith
please.
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
So digging in now, Tyler Naquin. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Eric Thames, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Jackie Bradley Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
23, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Lindor.
Lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. Bradley, the runner at first with two gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game one on the road as this one is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Boston Red Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Robbie Scott earns the victory on the mound. Corey Kluber is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.